Morning. Okay, so we are moving on from 2D shapes to 3D shapes. So remember, 2D shapes are flat shapes. 3D shapes, three-dimensional shapes, are things that we can hold and they stick up in the surface, okay? So one important thing that I want you to remember is that all 3D shapes are made up of 2D shapes. So I'm going to show you here. I have some magnets here. So I have squares and I have triangles. So I'm going to show you what our shapes are made of. Okay, so I want you to think about if I have 6 squares, 6 of these squares all laid out, what 3D shape do you think I can make? So if I have 6 faces, what 3D shape can I make? So if I take my faces and I start putting them together, I bet you can easily tell what I'm starting to make. So just pretend that the faces are solid. These are the only magnets I had. So I have a cube. So my cube is made up of 6 squares. So I have 6 faces. Those are my flat parts, the faces. And then remember, my edges are when hold on. Sorry, guys. My edges are when the faces meet, that solid corner type long piece. And my vertices are when all of the edges meet into a corner. Okay, so that's how you would count them. So I have faces. Remember, the easiest way to count faces is top, bottom, 1, 2, front and back, 3, 4, sides, 5, 6. Then I can count my vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4. If the top has 4, the bottom has 4, right? So 8 vertices. And my edges are a little more difficult. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom has 4, so that's 8. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I can take off my top and add some triangles. And that gives me a totally different shape. So you can play with all kinds of 2D shapes and just see what other shapes you can come up with. I only have squares and triangles here, but you could use circles to make your cylinders. You could use circles and rectangles to make your cone. So just remember that all 3D shapes are made up of 2D shapes. Have a good one.